My name's Colin Mitchell, 57, originally from Edinburgh, live in Glasgow, married to
Stuart McKeown, now Stuart Mitchell, since I married this lovely man. I'm born and bred in Glasgow, and I'm much younger than him. I'm only 56.
I first came out, it was very much closeted. I've been in and out the closet almost like a revolving door. My background is that I'm a single child of a single mum and a very, very religious family. And I never wanted to come out to them at all. I left home at 16. Moved in with a friend, and it was only then that I started thinking that there is another life, there's more people like me. I lived in Edinburgh, and we ended up going out to clubs, pubs, seeing people exactly like me, which was very good. Then I went to college and met a guy and fell in love. We went out for a long time, but all the time I was going out with him, he was going out with a woman. I decided that was a toxic relationship and thought, no. And I went to university, and it was only at university I thought, right, this is really me. And that's when I told my mum. Actually, it was in a phone box at the bottom of a street in Dundee, and I phoned my mum and I said, by the way, I'm gay. She says, I know.
I came out on my 21st birthday because I had met someone months before, and I was in a relationship, although being not your typical relationship because it was very closeted and hidden. If ever I was out prior to that, I would, if I'd stayed out or anything, I would get the pat in the back, and it was always like, oh, what girl were you with, you know, and it was all based on that, and it was such a lie. So I decided that this person that I was seeing was going to come to my 21st birthday party, so I decided that I would grab the bull by the horns, tell everybody, and he didn't show up. But, you know, at the end of the day, it was a good thing because it brought it out, and I might not have done that had those circumstances not presented themselves. But it was a mixed reaction. One sister thought, her quote was, you can ruin your life if you wish, but that's up to you. And I just said, well, actually, I'm not ruining my life. If I would be ruining my life if I was living a lie. I need to be true to who I am. So that's not ruining your life. And if that's what you choose to believe, then that's you. But my parents were both actually really okay with it.
We've been married 3 times. So we got married 16 years ago next week, and we had the first service up at Queen's Park in the glass houses. And for me, that day was just magic. The subsequent marriages were, although they were special, they were not.
They weren't our choice. It's what you're directed to, the laws of civil partnership and then conversion to marriage, whereas the one we did in 2003 was a humanist ceremony, but it was something that we wanted to do. It wasn't influenced by anybody.
All the Stuart's family came. Only the female half of my family came because my male relatives felt it was a bit too icky. They didn't want to be involved in the whole gay thing. They thought that was going to be like they're rubbed in their face. They thought it was going to be over the top. But it was a magic day.
Yeah, it was a wonderful day actually.
Mm-hmm.
The time together works because we don't take life too seriously. We're both individuals. We have our own individual lives. Not that we lead separate lives, but we have different interests and we're okay with the other person doing stuff that doesn't involve. We don't have to do everything together. There's something of real quality about that, of being independent, but we're independently together.
But I think probably the secret is humour. If we can still make each other laugh, and I think that if laughing gets you through life, I think, yeah, definitely.
And the thing that most people don't get to see is how funny he is. He's really, really funny, but he's really quite shy, so lots of people don't see those qualities, which is quite nice for me because I find them really special.
So I get an audience of one.